Hello, it is me, Putzee, and we're back playing some ARK Survival Evolved here on the island. And we have some plans for the day. I've actually gotten started on some of those plans. You see, today's episode is going to be all about kibble. And before you quit this episode, hear me out. We're going to have to tame some terrible beasts. Some terrible, terrible beasts to get every type of kibble. So stick around. Don't go. Stay. First, we're going to head over to the cooking pot to see exactly all that we're going to need. So I'll meet you over there. Okay, here we are inside the cooking pot, and we've already got everything we need for the first 3 kibbles, right? We have basic, simple, regular. Everything we need for those. Superior, however, we're going to fall short. We've already got a couple of different tames that will supply us the eggs we need for this, and I'll show you some footage of that here in a minute. I've been busy. I've been doing a lot of stuff off camera. Well, on camera, but we need to compensate over it like we do. So the superior kibble, though, we also need sap. So we're going to have to go to the redwoods, put down a platform, and make those thingamajigs, whatever they're called. I can't think of it right off the top of my head. Sap tap. That's exactly what it's called. The technical term is a sap tap. And then the exceptional kibble, we don't have the eggs for that yet. And we have everything else. So at Focal Chili there, just to check, we do have everything we need to make the Focal Chili, so that's not going to be a problem. Now the extraordinary kibble, we don't have the eggs for that either. And we also need giant bee honey. So we need to tame a queen bee. Not a queen bee. What are they called? Giant bee. We need to tame a giant bee, or 2. I'm hoping to get at least 2. But 1 will have to maybe suffice for today. Yeah. Looky what I found, peeps. This is a 120 female Castroides, a.k.a. giant beaver. And we're going to tame this right here and now. Let's run away. Yeah, so this is a female. There was a 110 over there. That was where we got the otter. And I'm not sure what the gender was on that. I'm really hoping it was a male so that we can put them together and get an imprinted one. I'd like to also do that. Hi, isn't she cute? I love these colors. I hope the baby comes out like this. Yeah, I want to get that for the Anki and the Dodo as well. It's always a pain when you lose these guys, because it does tend to happen from time to time when you lose them somehow, and then you have to go try and find a replacement. If we just get a mating pair for each of them, then we never have to worry about that. But as I was saying, I did a bunch of this over the weekend and tamed up a bunch of stuff for the purpose of getting us kibble, and I want to show you that. So here's what happened. So this male here, this 145, attacked us while I was out here looking for Ichthyornis, just out of nowhere, and he's just basically volunteered himself. Here on my way to get some prime to tame it, I found this explorer note. I thought it would come in handy, because we're going to be killing something that gives us prime. And there it is. And this is sort of a twofer thing, because I've been looking around for the Therazinos, trying to find high levels and killing any low level ones that I could find. So there's one down. This one gave us a little bit more trouble. Yeah, I lost my Argy here. And this seems to be a pretty frequent strategy of mine, just to run around rocks. But Sienna caught its attention, and now I'm hoping I can get the kill since I've got the XP bonus running. So let's see, do we get it? Yeah, we do. Happy day. Let's get this bad boy tamed up. Nom noms. Yes. Look how beautiful that thing is. So cool. This is my basic strategy with these guys. Hit them once with the dart, let them chase you down, but have a bullet ready to knock them down. By the way, you have to use darts on these guys. The arrows will kill them 9 out of 10 times. You'll have a bad day. So make sure you're using darts. They're a little, wimpy. And now we just need to go get us some prime fish. And how do we do that? with this guy? Earlier on when I was trying to tame these ichthyornises, the ones I already had, I was chasing after these sharks. Now we're dealing with I'm not sure why I'm dealing with this alpha. This was such a waste of time. I should not have even bothered with this thing. Now we got jellyfish coming at us. But what I was doing before with the ichthyornis was I was finding these sharks offshore, just right here offshore, but I would start shooting them and they would just run away. I would have no way of catching them. So this time I brought out the Dodo to chase them down. Unfortunately, that's not really possible with the alpha. They're so fast. So yeah, it just kept running off. He scuffled. These guys are so good. They're so good in the water. You'd be surprised. They're actually fairly fast, and they beat the mess out of this stuff. And they're tanky. They can take a lot of abuse. Here we are playing with the alpha again. There he goes, running off. Here I'm gathering up the jellyfish guts and seeing if I can get more guts with the axe here. It's pretty much the same. These poor guys, they didn't know what they were messing with. They just kept getting clobbered. I'm telling you, I really wish I hadn't even bothered with this thing. But here we got a regular shark, and I think, nope, I didn't. I had to run away because that jellyfish was right there. This is not the first time this happens. So it's time to take care of some jellyfish. And the ichthyornis was waking up, so I had to hurry and feed it some berries. I was hoping to get this prime a lot faster. I was having way too much trouble. Now we've got a regular shark. Took it out so easy. It was a level 5, so, you know, that's nothing to brag about, but still. Get that prime on there, along with some of my stuff. Why did I do that? I realized there that that's not going to be enough prime to get a full tame. I did have the fish on there just to make sure, but it was going to take a lot longer to tame if we didn't get all prime on it. So now I'm out trying to get more prime. And we're killing them. It's no problem killing them. Now the problem is I can't harvest them. I got off the Dodo there thinking it was clear and then realized that alpha came back. I had so much trouble with this stinking alpha and I can't get to these sharks. It's a mess. He's just circling around me like a punk. I really wish I could have killed that. I never do end up. Look at that jellyfish right there. How I didn't get dismounted by that thing, I have no idea. He was so close. Now we just got to do some more jellyfish cleanup, and this time I'm going to have the Dodo on follow because every time I jumped off the Dodo, it float straight to the surface. And we finally get to harvest these guys. Goodness. But on our way back, the ichthyornis tames on the remaining fish, so we spent all that time for nothing. Look what I found. A female Oviraptor, level 20. Sweet. Knock her out. Easy peasy. Put those eggs on her. Those are Dodo eggs. And look how cute she is. Check this out. Watch her little hand here. Watch. It's such a cute little twitch. That's awesome. I love those details. Now this track is a female, and it's just sitting here in this tree, just ready and waiting for us to tame it. Forrest is going to be very excited to see her, and that's more eggs for us. Here's a 135 male that I found over in the same area that we found Sienna, and I get it trapped in our trap that we still have over here. It hasn't busted yet, believe it or not. Still up. Yeah, Sienna was a little too far away, so I had her come close. Come close, Sienna. Protect me. It looks here like he's really raring to go with Sienna, so I think he'll be a good fit for the family. And now on to the moss chops. These guys are going to do, like the Argentavis, they do superior kills, so it's going to be very handy. So we found this guy. I think it's a male. What was it, 95? Yeah, I had 3 tames going at once at this point. I'm a pro. There we go. All tamed up. Good deal, good deal. Now we just need females. Okay, on to taming a compy. But first, I wanted to show you another cool ability that the Ichthyornis has, and that is if you send it after a dodo, it makes a golden dodo. And check this out. Look at all that prime, 10 prime from a dodo. That's so cool. They do the same with the fish, by the way. So this you have to do. This is the key with taming these guys. You have to have prime on hand before you knock it out. That's the only thing you need to know. Prime fish, mutton, those are the only things that it will take. Look how fast it's waking up. And listen. It makes a boing sound. Okay. On to the dimorphs. Same strategy for taking them down as the Ichthyornis. So not only will these guys provide us with eggs, they're a great little shoulder fat. Whenever I don't need the otter, I'm probably going to have these guys on my shoulder because they're really good for fighting off things in close quarter combat. Here we're in the swamp, found another dimorph. This is actually a 150 male. I was pretty psyched about this. The female was a 140, by the way. And we got 2 females here, 2 female moss chops, and I had everything they asked for. So once again, super convenient. I found these way far away, so I dragged them over here and dropped them in the trap so I wouldn't have to be too hassled. And here I decided to take part in every ARK player's favorite pastime, compy surfing. This is our very first alpha Carno that I fought. And this is a great strategy, by the way. If you can get these alphas, the Carno or the Raptor, and you've got a creature that does knockback, if you get them downhill from you, and you get a rhythm going, as you can see I've got here, you can go without them touching you a single time, which is nice. Absolutely nothing. Nada. Zip. Zilch. Bupkis. Okay guys, as you can see I got a second trap here. I went and picked up the 110 and it was a male, so happy day, we have a male and a female. This is going to be awesome. I did a separate pen because I was a little paranoid about hitting one of the other one, or hitting the one that was already asleep. Turns out she actually woke up. I was standing right here taming that one. Completely forgot to keep my eye on her. These guys are definitely babysit tames. I've spent at least somewhere between 150 and 200, and since I let her wake up, even more than that, but somewhere between 150 and 200 narcotics on each of these guys. So yeah, you just need to be prepared with narcotics if you want to knock these guys down. And that's if you're using crops. If you're using, I think they take superior kibble. If you're using the superior kibble, they don't really need that many narcotics. But if you're using berries, they'll need even more than that. So yeah, just keep that in mind. They wake up super fast. I think the timer on this one was supposedly like around 11 minutes for its torpor to completely run out. And they take forever to tame, just even with the crops. So yeah. Okay, so the beavers are done, but I needed to come over here real quick and grab a whole bunch of metal. This is a really good place for metal. Holy cow, there's so much over here. There's a decent amount of obsidian and some crystal over here as well. I think that I would love to build sort of an outpost, a metal outpost, and this is where we'll probably have like our industrial forge or 2 over here. I just need to figure out a good spot. I want to be as close to this as possible, so maybe we can build something right off the side here, right off the side of the mountain. I'll have to get to trying to figure that out, but that would be amazing. But for now, we really need metal, and I have yet to actually grab metal with this guy, and so I kind of wanted to do that now. And I've just been kind of flying through these rocks a little bit, just getting a little too close to the metal, and he helped himself to some already. Let's see if we can get him to do it again. Come on, why are you grabbing some metal? Here, have some metal. Go ahead. Usually, I'm not sure why he's not grabbing the metal. That's so weird. Okay, how about over here? Do you like this metal? Very strange. Okay, I guess we're just gonna do it manually. I kind of want to see what he gets. Like I was saying, I was just flying by this metal and he just grabbed a little bit by himself right there. Herself. This is a female. Okay, so let's see what we can get from this rich metal node here. And I'm hitting the wrong thing. There we go. Oh, we got some obsidian. Whoops. Didn't really need that for right now, but we might as well take some home. I think we're close to running out of that. So, from this one rich metal node, we got 609 metal. That's pretty awesome. I've been working on her weight a bunch. I got her melee up to 400. I think that's kind of a sweet spot, but we'll see. There we go. Now he's doing it. Come on. Get some more. Maybe we need to stop fully. There we go. Oh, I think it got crystal that time. Oh, well. So I'm going to try to get these guys loaded up with as much metal as I can and still be able to get home at a reasonable speed. Come on, get some metal here. It might be too full. They get to a certain level on their weight and they stop. So I think it's like somewhere around 60% or 70% of their weight. They won't do it this way anymore. So also we can dump this. In fact, I'm going to dump this obsidian because I really need metal, more metal at this point. But you can see that I've got our new Argentavis. That's the male that we just tamed. And I'll show you his stats later because I actually got a couple females as well that I'll show you. I'll show you all the stuff that we tamed and a couple more tames that I didn't actually catch on camera because it wasn't really super relevant. But yeah, I'm gonna get as much as I can and we'll see how much we can take home. Okay guys, so I wanted to show you real quick. I basically got as much metal as I could on this guy, on the Anki, and to the point where he couldn't hold anymore. But I wanted to show you, in case you didn't know, that they do reduced weight on the metal. So right here you can see it's 1,500 pounds or whatever weight on there, and on him that same amount is only 225 pounds. So whatever that amounts to, what is that, like I don't know, 75% reduction? Not sure, but let's put all that on him. So they don't reduce the weight on anything else. So if you have anything else, some stone, flint, obsidian, anything else you're taking down from here, crystal, you're going to want to put those on the RG. Alright, so this is how much I'm able to put on this RG, who is up to 1,600 weight now. About, what, 2,100, and have it actually still be able to follow me at a decent speed. So, let's see. Now we shouldn't be able to really move at all. Just barely. Okay, let's see how Sienna does. And let's have you follow me. And let's pick our Argentavis up. No, that's not right. Our Ankylosaur up. And yeah, we can fly at a pretty good clip here. Yeah, this'll work. Alright, so it is morning. I've been cooking metal through the night, which I haven't gotten a lot so far. I managed to bring home about 6,800 pieces, which will amount to, what, 3,400 metal ingots? And we'll need those ingots to repair a bunch of stuff that I broke. In fact, I have a rifle that I need to repair, which I can repair now, right? Yep, sweet. We can do that. And also, we need to make our beaver saddle and a platform, a tree platform, and also some tree sap taps, so that we can go over to the redwoods today and get some sap going, because we're going to need that for one of the kibbles. I can't remember which. I think it was superior kibble. But yeah, I'm going to let this keep cooking up. And also, let's go ahead and talk about our new friends. There's some new friends that you saw in the sort of montage there, and some other friends that weren't in it that I picked up afterwards. This is the male that we got, the male Raptor. He's a beaut. He needs a level. Let's give him some more health. I've got a couple more saddles made for a couple more Raptors that I want. This was a female, a little bit lower level. I can't remember what level she was, but we just needed a decent female for eggs, and we'll probably just breed these and get a couple more females so we can get some more. I think they do regular kibble. I got a female iguanodon, again, not a super high level, but high enough for what her job is going to be. She's also going to be regular kibble, I believe. And then we got our trike for forest. We got our new Oviraptor, which I can't remember what kibble they do, but she has been putting out eggs like crazy. It's wild. Just by herself, she's been putting out more eggs than I think our compies over here. got so many names. I have to get that off the screen. It drives me nuts. Here's our dimorphs. Oh, look at that. Why are you guys floating? We got an egg here. Nice. So I think they are simple, possibly. But we got an extra female here. This is a lower level one. This is our 150 male, and they're doing pretty good. At some point, we'll breed them and get a really good dimorph. But our compies have actually been doing better, it seems. Here's our moss chops. They've been doing pretty good. And what else? I think we have just the RGs. So I did pick up 2 more females. Here's our male planted all the way over here. I wanted to show you their stats, actually. Let's see if we can bring that up. So he ended up with a what? Okay, so he ended up with a better melee stat, 32, which is still not great. But he is our best melee stat for now. She had the best weight. She had the best weight. But check out this. This was a 130. Both of these were 130s. And this one didn't really have anything new that we needed, so she'll be good for eggs. This female here is our latest tame. RG tame, that is. Look at that health. 49 health. So we're definitely going to be using that health in a new RG that we can eventually breed up. But we need a better melee stat. I feel we need a bit better melee stat. So the search continues to get us some more. Let's see if we can pick this up. I need to bring this up so I can actually see it. But yeah, the search is going to continue for the RGs. And I actually wanted to show you. Everyone's been doing really good so far. I've been kind of AFKing a little bit. We'll talk about the beavers here in a second. I'll show you them in a second. But I want to show you how we're doing with our eggs. I'll just give you a quick look. Here's our egg collection. Doing really good. Awesome. Yeah, lots of progress made. So I'm very happy. Let's check out the beavers. So this is our 110, the male, and our 120 female. I wasn't expecting the stats to be too great. I think that melee is actually pretty good considering she is a 120, but the weight, we didn't really get good weight on either one of these. But again, I don't really know what to expect from a 120. It's going to be good enough for now. I just added 11 levels and she still only has 420 weight. Oh well. But these guys do reduced weight on wood, which is pretty cool actually. We do need a better one though. I am going to keep looking, but I think an imprinted beaver from this set will be pretty good. They don't do reduced weight on the berries, so they get, you know, if you're around berries, they're going to pick up a bunch of that, and it's going to really weigh them down. Wow, she's already... Oh my goodness. We'll get a weight increase when we get an imprinted one, so that will help us, but man, she got burdened very fast. Okay, so we're still cooking up metal. We're going to need a load more metal to make this tree platform. And also we've got some cementing paste cooking up. And once that's all set, we should definitely have enough cementing paste by now, actually. But once we have the metal, we can make that tree platform and our remaining tree sap taps and head over to the redwoods. And I have a spot picked out. And also while I was over there, I found a couple of bees' nests that hopefully have queen bees in them. And we need to make this guy. And I've already got the gloves. Let's see. Right here, the Journeyman Ghillie gauntlets. They're pretty good. So now we also need pants. Where's the hat? Okay, so we just need that. We need the boots as well. So we've got those learned and we need to make those. But to make those, we need organic polymer. And I was thinking there's a couple ways that we can get organic polymer, one of them being the Hesperornises that I've seen nearby and in the rivers down there. And also, obviously in the north we can get the penguins. And I got a tool, and I forgot to actually show you guys this, but I got a pretty decent club in that cave, the first run through that I didn't actually record. I did get a decent club in there. There it is right there. 144% damage, so that will help us. And it also has better durability, I'm sure, right? 222 durability, so that's good. It won't break immediately. So I'm wondering if it's going to be easier just to go to the north because I've actually gone into the snow a few times, and we do fine with the otter. We do just fine up there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think it's just gonna be easier than dealing with the Hesperornis. So I'm gonna head up there. We'll grab that. I think I'll bring you guys back when I get there. All right, so I have completely cleared this entire island. There's tons of penguins over here usually. This is my favorite spot. This is now my favorite spot because I've killed at least 40 to 50 penguins over here. I'll show you how much we've got. All this polymer. Yeah. That's 100 per stack, plus I have some on me. And I wanted to show you something that maybe you didn't know before, but first I want to make sure these guys are close together. So let's bring this guy over here. Did I pick him up? Yeah, I did. If you want to get these guys and you don't want to have them running away from you, make sure that you one-shot them. And you'll notice this guy didn't run away. That's because he didn't realize that you killed his friend, because it was, I don't know. If you one-shot them, like the same is true of Arthropleurus. If you kill the Arthropleurus in one shot, their buddies won't aggro on you. So, kind of cool. It's very helpful, especially in this scenario, because you know these guys run into the water and it becomes a big hassle. So as long as you can one-shot them, the other penguins won't run away. There you go. New lesson for today. And that's this entire island cleared. Got so much polymer. I'm going to put the rest on you. And also I've made the 3 pieces that we could make. We've already got the gauntlets as I showed you, and we now still have the chest piece to make, but we'll make that when we get home. And I'm going to store all this stuff in the preserving bin. Hopefully it'll keep it well enough until we can get refrigeration going. I'm hoping we can get refrigeration going in the next episode, but we shall see. Okay, so here we go, peeps. I got all of our organic polymer tucked away in our preserving bin there. Loads and loads of it. And now we just need to make, because we have everything else, we just need to make this chest piece here. So let's go ahead and pull what we need to make that. And oops, again, what is with me? Just hit E. And then also we have all that we need to make the platform. So this is the one we want. I want to do the S+ one. I'm not sure, it's actually more expensive, but I'm sure there's a reason for that. And so we're gonna go ahead and use that. And what else did we need? I wanted to make a bed. Do I have a bed already made in here? I do. Let's grab that. So we should now have, let's see. Okay, we'll grab that. I'm gonna put this away. So drugs, bug repellent. Let's make like 7 of those just so we have them. We'll pull everything we need for that. We'll make those, and I'll just take like 4 with us. Okay, we'll take those bullets there, and I'm thinking we're just gonna shoot this beehive, or maybe just hit it with sienna. But we're gonna head over to the redwood forest right now. Find a good spot for, I have kind of a spot picked out, but try and find that spot and pick the exact tree we want to put this platform on. Oh, I did forget something. I knew I was going to forget something. We got to get those trap taps? Sap taps. And now we have everything. That would have been really lame if we got there and didn't have our sap taps. Let's do this. So I've edited the episode up to this point, and we're already, I think, close to a half hour in, if not already a half hour in. And I really want to keep these episodes down to around 30 minutes. And I know I've kind of failed on that the last couple episodes, but it is what it is as far as that's concerned. So what that means is I've once again bit off more than I can chew. And I've kind of just got to own up to that.